Irving Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Gerald Stavely Dry Cleaning.
It's the game of the week on ICTN. We have playoff basketball for you. Fighting Farmers of Lewisville up against the MacArthur Cardinals. The Cardinals back in the postseason for the second consecutive year after finishing in second place, so they've done that for 2 years in a row. And Lance, basically, making the postseason has been a recurring theme for Coach Toby Martin as long as he's been the head coach with the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, he's done a terrific job at bringing this team together. The last few years, he's got them in the playoffs. And the important thing is they've really grown into this program here. The players have bought into it. They get along very well, and they become a really tough team to play against. Now, one of the big reasons the Cardinals are in the playoffs, this young man, Kevin Booz, a senior. He has done a terrific job at coming into his own as a floor leader. He tops the team in assists and steals and throws in over 14 points a ball game. Cardinals going to need him to be at his creative best tonight, that's for sure. The Farmers, well, they also lean on a talented senior. His name is Diamante Langston, 5'11". He's the team's leading scorer, over 15 a game. Big three-point threat. This team shoots good three-pointers, by the way. He's also very good at getting to the free throw line and making his free throws, Bob.
Well, round one of the 2014 high school basketball playoffs just about ready to begin. The Lewisville Farmers up against the MacArthur Cardinals. We'll be back in just a moment. This game is being recorded on the night of February the 18th. We had a gorgeous day, temperatures in the 70s. One of those days that the Chamber of Commerce likes to boast about this time of the year. By the way, we are on the campus of Byron Nelson High School. That's in the Trophy Club in southern Denton County. The first time to my recollection that we've ever been up in this particular area. The school, by the way, fairly new, just created in 2009. So you see the playing area right there. Let's give you the starting lineups for both these clubs. Williams, Loggins, Langston, Love, and Davis for the Farmers. No, those for the Cardinals, I'm sorry. Here we have the Cardinals. Booz, Starks, Cooper, Jones, and Knight. The cast of characters. And that young man right there, that's a youngster that Lance was talking about. He is really the heart and soul of this team, Kevin Booz. He's a point guard and a young man who can do it all, score, dribble, pass off, and what have you. He's a very cocky individual, by the way. He just comes out there swaggering because he knows what his ability is, and it's very good. He's a senior, by the way, and I know the Cardinals would like to have him come back for another year, but that's not going to be the case. You know, everybody graduates and away they go. You just saw a small shot there of Sam Knight, number 23. This is going to be, I think, a very interesting game. Now, Lewisville is the bigger club. They have some tall kids here. The Cardinals do not have any height at all. I think their tallest player is probably about 6'3". Not that that's necessarily short, but in the game of high school basketball in Texas, it is certainly not tall. Basically, what we're going to have here, I think, will be the height of Lewisville up against the speed of MacArthur. And we're going to see whether speed wins the night or whether it's the height and the talent of Lewisville. Now, Lewisville in their district finished with a record of 5-5. They were up against some pretty tough teams. We're just about ready to have the tip-off. So to bring you all the play-by-play activity, here's Lance.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. Anthony Small, the referee, will jump it up. And it'll be Knight going up against Anthony Davis, and it is controlled by the Farmers. This is Langston. This is a team that likes to shoot three-pointers. So look for that a lot tonight here. This is Love down in the corner again. This is Marquis Williams, their playmaker. They work it around the horn. They go inside to Davis, their big man. And the ball is tipped and stolen away that time by Kenny Cooper. They work it around the horn. Here's Starks, tries to get it inside, but it's taken away by Davis. Lewisville comes up. Langston gets the first 2 points of the night. Diamante Langston averaging about 15 points a ball game. Quickly down the other way, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Caleb Loggins. It'll be his first. So going to the line to shoot 2 will be Kenny Cooper. Kenny a little bit too strong with that first one. Way too off on that one. Davis with a rebound, and this is Williams. Williams with an interesting hairdo there. Langston looking inside, nothing much, picked up by Starks. Cardinals in a zone defense right now. Langston, cross court. Williams pulls up, wide open shot this time for Love, won't fall. Cardinals have it. Here's Booz behind the back. KB gets it back. Going to take the three-point shot. Oh, that was close.
Well, at least he hit the backboard.
Well, that's true, too, isn't it? Langston down the other. Tip up by Davis, up and in. Davis with the good follow, and the Farmers up 4-0. Booz picked up by Langston in the backcourt. Cooper. Lewisville in a man defense. Starks. Inside, the shot will not fall that time for Jones. And a fast break. Langston shot follow up, no good. Rebound hauled down. Here comes the Cardinals. Jones pulls it back. They get it inside. Knight gets the 2 points and gets the Cardinals on the scoreboard.
Knight had difficulty holding on to the ball. He was open for the shot, and fortunately he was able to get it up before the defense came all over him.
Williams on the dribble right now. They get it inside, and a little traveling music going to be called on Anthony Davis. Tried to go to the basket, but unfortunately, he wasn't dribbling when he did it. Lewisville putting some pressure on in the backcourt. Cardinals not real clean so far. And they get it across the timeline. Booz backs it out. Booz working against Williams right now. Directing traffic. Brings Knight out on the high post. Double team. And loses it. Lewisville did a little trap in there, and it worked. Toby Knight trying to settle things down and get them all straightened out. 4-2 here as we're under 5 minutes remaining. First quarter of action at the Byron Nelson High School in the Trophy Club. A close to a $100 million facility they built here. Langston inside, wide open shot, up and in by Caleb Loggins, who's averaging nearly 6 points a ball game. Quickly down the other way, Kevin Booz drives and is fouled and will shoot a pair. Anthony Davis getting his first foul. KB will shoot 2. We've seen him 4 years, the first 2 years with Irving, then he transferred over to MacArthur. Been an exciting player all those 4 years. And the Cardinals aren't shooting free throws to save their lives right now, 0 for 3. A little ragged here in the early going for the Cardinals. And he misses them both. Langston into the corner. Terrible shot that time by Loggins. It'll be Farmer basketball. Cooper got hit with a foul. Ball blocked and out of bounds when he caught the ball was Marquis Williams. That's just the breaks of the ball game there. Cardinal basketball. Booz. Cross court to Jones. Was trapped and decided to take a timeout. Probably a smart move there, rather than give up the turnover or throw a bad pass. So far, the Cardinals a little ragged here, Bob. And
very much so, yeah.
Not good at the free throw line. Have completed a couple turnovers. How do these teams get here?
Well, here you see the Cardinals finishing in second place in district with a record of 11-3. Trinity, the class of the district, 13-1. So the Cardinals finishing in second. Notice that Irving and Nimitz close behind them, all three Irving schools in the playoffs. Hebron, the class of 5-5A, and you see Lewisville in third place, 5-5 in district. They were 19-8 overall, but 5-5 in district play.
Play back in. Here's Starks bringing the ball up off the Booz. Picked up by Langston. Booz drives on the baseline and pulls up for a 10-footer and is fouled, and he'll shoot two. Langston's going to get that foul. Langston's first foul. And the Cardinals attempting to make a free throw finally. Up, they're 0 for 5. So Kevin will get one more. Well, they can't miss him off, can they? Lewisville has doubled the score on the Cardinals. Lanks wide open down the court. Shot up, going to the line. The shoot two will be Caleb Loggins. Kevin Booz credited with that foul. And Loggins will go to the line. And he hits the first. Loggins a 67% free throw shooter. Howley into the ball game for the Cardinals. Juwan Green into the ball game for the Farmers. Langston was taken out.
Donnie Belcher also in for the Cardinals.
Five-point lead right now for the Farmers. And now Jordan Brown comes in, replacing Kalen Love for Lewisville. Down court quickly, Starks with a basketball off the Booz. Kevin. Jones shot partially blocked. Down court quickly, they throw it to the big man, Deontay Simmons. Simmons and Davis, pretty big kids down there. Nice defense that time as Diamante Langston comes across the court and knocks that out of bounds. Still Cardinal basketball, however. They inbounded to Booz with 3:20 remaining first quarter. Booz screen, now he's double teamed, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on one of the Farmers. It'll be on 55, Deontay Simmons. Farmers being impressive with their defense so far. They've been trapping a lot, giving the Cardinals problems. Booz gets across the timeline, goes inside Belcher. Starks, now they kick it back to Booz. 3 minutes left. KB for three. Boy, that's way off target again. Langston pulls up for two. No good. Rebound by Simmons, no good. And the Cardinals come away with it. Starks with a good job of getting that ball away. They give it to Booz. Booz tries for three again. Again, no good.
Well, at least he hit the rim that time.
Yeah, well, he's improving. He's getting closer. He's zeroing it in. Dwan Green on the dribble with 2:22 remaining. Green works it around the horn. They go inside. Simmons shot. No good.
That's where the height of Lewisville really shows here. They're just killing the Cardinals on the boards.
3-point shot won't good. Langston comes away with a rebound, however. Brown. Langston is open. He does not take the three. Now he goes in. He's left wide open for two. Won't fall. And finally, the Cardinals get the ball back. Ollie gets it, gives it off to Booz. Booz drives, and a nice block that time by Anthony Davis.
Watch the replay here as Booz drives and didn't see Davis coming from behind him. He swatted the ball away.
Starks out. Cooper back in. Booz takes the ball inbound from the backcourt. Coming up on a minute and a half. Cooper to Belcher. Around the horn they go to Jones. Andrew on the drive. Misses, but will go to the line and shoot fair. Jordan Brown gets the foul, his first. Andrew Jones hoping to turn the Cardinal fortunes around and actually make some. And he hits the first. In and out. This is Dwan Green. Cross court. Marcus Ashe in the ball game with the basketball into the corner. Outside 3-point shot will not fall for Green.
Took steps.
Just little ones. Simmons with the travel. Caleb Loggins will come back in. Simmons will go to the bench. And that's another turnover. They go inside. Nice play, but it will not fall that time for Davis.
Notice how they're controlling the ball on the offensive side. They're just killing the Cardinals.
Yeah, doing well on the offensive boards. Out they come to Green. It's at a 2-1-2 zone right now. Holding it for the last shot. 15 seconds left. Green gets the screen. 3-point shot. Does not fall. Offensive board again. Shot up. That won't fall. And Jones at the buzzer. A little short. Cardinals did not look good in that first quarter. They trail by a score of 8-4. We'll be back right after this. Underway in the second quarter of action, and the Farmers have just stolen the basketball away from the Cardinals trying to inbound it. And that's going to be an obvious foul on Cooper. Second foul on Cooper. Booz will come back into the ball game, and Cooper will go to the bench with his second foul. Although we have only one up there on the board. Marquis Williams. Langston into the corner, back to Williams, and Williams for two. Marquise Williams with a two-pointer gives his team a 6-point lead. Booz. Starks, well, I thought he took a step there for a second, but was able to get the ball down on the floor for the dribble. Gets it back, trying to set something up here. Belcher to Young. Or Jones, excuse me. This is Belcher. He'll pull up for three. Yes. Donnie Belcher hits the tray, and the Cardinals only down by 3. Williams fires for 3. Gets him right back. Marquis Williams now with 5 points here in this quarter. Booz with the speed, dishes off. Holly all alone, gets the dunk. Josh Holly with his first 2 points. Langston is fouled by Booz. 14 foul.
Javon Matthews coming in for the Cardinals.
Love inbounds it to Williams. He loses it. Matthews gives it off to Booz. He loses it. And here's the easy layup by Caleb Young. Booz back the other way. Drives, puts it up. No, offensive foul on Booz. Call the charge on KB. And that's numero tres on him. He will leave the ball game. Starks will replace him.
It's a good call. Lewisville player just to get position before Booz slammed into him.
Under 6 minutes right now. It's a 6-point lead for the Farmers. Williams on a drive. Lost it a bit, but was fouled by Starks. They'll give him the 2 points. I mean, the 2-point free throws. Williams will go to the line. He is a 78% free throw shooter. And he clanks the first. That's the first miss for the Farmers. They're 2 out of 3. And he misses them both. 5:40 left. Jones, they try to dish off. They do. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be Andrew Jones. Cardinals' leading scorer this year, averaging nearly 17 points a ball game. Second foul on Caleb Loggins. And the Cardinals' misery at the free throw line continues.
Well, the Cardinals have taken 9 foul shots now. They've made 2 and missed 7.
That's bad in just about any level of basketball. Makes the second. Fortunately, MacArthur only trails by 5. They could be down a lot more. Langston, they go
wide
inside.
open. Yeah.
Well, that was pretty basketball. Davis with the 2 points. Jones, and another steal. And easy layup coming here. Marquis Williams, and now Toby Knight wants a timeout. not a happy camper.
Well, basically, he's saying what everyone else is saying here. The Lewisville team far superior to MacArthur. I was talking, and you watch the steal right here. There's Williams, going to go in for the layup, and has it. Mr. Williams, by the way, has got 7 points in this quarter. Basically, at the onset of this game, I said it would be the height of Lewisville against the speed of MacArthur. That's the way that I thought it would play out. Not at all. It's the speed of Lewisville along with the height.
Well, and the Cardinals are just flat out playing bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're not shooting well. They're missing free throws, or
The difference in this game basically is when Lewisville has the ball, they have no problem in advancing it into the offensive court.
The Cardinals have had a lot of turnovers.
Oh, yeah. When the Cardinals have the ball, it's an adventure to then get the ball over the timeline.
And Lewisville has just out-rebounded them by a large margin, too.
Killed them. Yeah.
So is there any facet of the game that the Cardinals are doing well right now?
Well, they have prettier uniforms.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. Full court pressure right now for the Farmers.
This is what I mean, how difficult it is for the Cardinals to get the ball close to time.
Inside it goes. The ball is knocked out. Will still be Cardinal basketball. They come with that 2-1-2 defense, the Farmers, and it's given the Cardinals some problems here. And they have to throw the inbounds way out to Belcher. They have to do that several times. Belcher fires for three. No good. And somebody pushed off.
It's going to be the 7th team foul against the Farmers. So the Cardinals be shooting 1-on-1.
That foul is on Langston, his second. And so going to the line to shoot 1-and-1, Javon Matthews. And actually they miss it. Farmers bring it back out to Williams. Langston in the corner for three. This shot will not fall for Love. Cardinals get the ball. The only thing good for the Cardinals is the fact that Lewisville hasn't shot the ball particularly well. Belcher starts. Remember, Booz is on the bench with 3 fouls. You basically have to kiss him goodbye the rest of this first half. Whistle and a foul inside as Belcher passed the ball off. Marcus Ash gets his first foul. Shooting 1-and-1 will be Belcher. As Sam Knight checks back into the ballgame, Josh Holly will go to the bench. Belcher does something unusual. Gets the free throw. He has 4, and DB makes it 5. Cardinals trail by 7 here, under 4 minutes left. Backing it out, Marquis Williams. Gilroy gives off and a driving layup, that time by Love. Kalen Love with 4 points. Each team with a 2 and a 1 on the scoreboard right now. Tip up, no good. Rebound hauled down that time by Davis. Pull up from the free throw line. Marquis Williams with a very hot quarter.
See how quickly the Farmers bring it down. Now watch with the Cardinals. Going to take them quite a bit of time to get it across that timeline.
And another turnover.
We got 4-0 here. I think,
Whoa, what a block by Knight. Oh, my goodness. Lewisville has took a sweet time bringing it down.
They had 4 guys all underneath the basket. Knight came from out of nowhere to block the ball.
Watch Williams, instead of, he just lollygags basically coming down with that pass. And great hustle by Knight. Webster coming into the ballgame for the Cardinals for the first time, along with Anthony Gaines. Wow, what hustle by Knight. Played the in and out ball game, 3-point shot. No good that time by Ash. Here comes Belcher. Belcher with a left-hander with a Knight follows up, no good. Another drive up and in by Gaines. He gets the 2 points and a chance at a 3-point play. Watch it again, Bob. This is just wanting it.
Yeah, determination. They had 3 attempts at it before Gaines put it away.
Ash with the second foul. And now going to the line is Anthony Gaines for the chance at a 3-point play. Man. Chamber of horrors for the Cardinals at the free throw line tonight. Williams backs it out. 2:20 remaining. They go inside. And a blocking foul going to be called. Anthony Gaines getting the foul. Going to the line will be Anthony Davis to shoot a pair. Oh, he's shooting 1 and 1. Okay. Davis hits the first, giving them a 10-point lead. And Davis gives them an 11-point lead. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. First half of action. Belcher with a basketball, picked up by his counterpart with 24. Now gets it across the timeline. Cardinals get it off, and they blow the 2 points, but the rebound put up and in.
I think he took steps.
But he just took steps. Yeah, Sam Knight took a step there. Juwan Green into the ball game. And Jordan Brown will go to the bench for Lewisville. This is Love. Gives it back to Juwan Green. Green pulls it back. Took a step. And Williams looks, huh? Me? Jones pulls it back with 1:32 remaining. Belcher looking inside at Knight. Instead, Knight falls off. Belcher going one-on-one, tries to drive, does, won't fall. Tip up by Knight. Again, it won't drop. The rebound is hauled down by Davis, goes out, will still be Lewisville basketball. 1:18 left. Lewisville with the 11-point lead. Williams thinks about it, goes cross court, Love fakes right, goes left, and a foul is going to be called inside.
Well, that's the 10th team foul against the Cardinals, so now Lewisville in the double bonus. Everything going the way for the Fighting Farmers right now.
First foul for Belcher. And going to the line is Love to shoot 2. That was 1 and 1. Okay. I thought they were in the bonus.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Lewisville who has 19 fouls. Cardinals now have 8.
Williams loses it. And a clip is going to be called that time on the Cardinals. That was Anthony Gaines is going to get hit with that foul. Watch Anthony Davis here get his legs taken out there. Man, that could have been nasty.
Yeah.
Glad he's okay. So Davis will shoot the 1 and 1. We made them both last time. Starts off on the right foot this time. He hits them both. Zay Booker into the ball game for the Cardinals. He's a new player added to the roster.
He's a freshman, I do believe, isn't he?
So he's getting a little play time here. There's your young man. May replace Booz next year at the point. We'll see. Knight on the baseline, double team, loses it. The tie up. Is it a foul or are we going to have a tie up? It's a tie up. Alternating possessions. Will still be Cardinal ball. 26 seconds remaining. Jones to trigger it in. This is Zay Booker. Belcher drives the lane. Lays it up. Makes the 2 and is fouled. Strong move by Donnie Belcher, who has been the Cardinals' best player in this ball game. He has 7 points and a chance to make it 8. Second foul on Deontay Simmons. And again, the Cardinals at the free throw line. Just horrendous. Williams brings it up with 10 seconds left. He's picked up by Booker. Williams gets double teamed, almost loses it. In the corner, Love. And a whistle. It goes over, and less than a second remaining in a half. Farmer's going to try to prevent the Cardinals from inbounding and getting a desperation shot off. That's not going to be close, and that, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the first half of action. It has not been good for the Cardinals. Lewisville leading it by 11, 27-16. We'll be back for the second half right after this.
Well, here we are at halftime, and Lewisville with an 11-point lead, 27-16. Let's show you some of the highlights from the first half, of which there were quite a few, especially if you were playing for Lewisville. They really tore it up here. Here's young man Langston driving all the way in for the point. Now Williams, fall-away shot, driving Davis in there. They got a lot of shots underneath the basket. Looked very well. This is Booz, nice pass to his teammate, who puts it up and puts it in. Booz again passing off, and Hawley slamming it home. And then Williams passing to a teammate who thought he was going to have an easy basket, but it was blocked. And this is Belcher, who has played a strong game in the first half, getting a basket. Belcher, by the way, in that quarter, scored 7 points for the Cardinals in the second quarter. Talking about scoring, pretty even for the Farmers. Williams, the high man, with 9. Also the shortest guy on the court, but when you have speed, you can put up some points, and that's what that young man did. And for the Cardinals, Belcher, the high man, was 7, and then The rest of the others with 2 and Starks with 1. The Cardinals in the first half, not beating a dead horse here, they had 15 opportunities from the foul line, took 15 foul shots, and they made 5. So they're shooting 33% from the foul line.
Cardinals late coming out on the court here. I suspect Coach Martin had a couple words that probably weren't very encouraging in the clubhouse there. But that was then. And we're ready to start the second half. Farmers with the basketball. They have Williams out on the floor right now, along with Love. Davis out there. That's Loggins. Here's Davis from the free throw line. Won't fall. And a push off is going to be called on Davis.
Wow. Misses the shot and then draws a foul.
Kind of a double whammy there. Second foul on Davis. Cardinals with a basketball.
And all kinds of problems getting the ball across the timeline.
Yeah, this has been a problem all game long. In the corner, Starks with a three-pointer. Won't fall. Farmers with a rebound. Love with a basketball. Quickly across the timeline. Pushing it forward. And a foul is going to be called on the Cardinals. Foul, number 10, Andrew Jones. Getting the foul. Shot no good. And a foul is going to be called on Williams for bumping into Kevin Booz. Yeah. It's Booz, Starks, Sam Knight, Jones, and Cooper on the floor right now for Mac. And there's another steal. Great job that time of reading that by Langston. Back the other way. 2-point shot up and in that time for Love. Jalen Love with 6 points. Starts, drives, and another steal. Well, Cardinals kind of picking up where they left off in the first half. Into the corner. 3-point shot won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Cooper. Cooper will push it up. Lewisville with pressure in the backcourt. They get it off to Knight. Knight on the baseline. Pulls back. Short. Up and in. But Jones' shot won't fall. Williams on the drive. Wide open. Blowing the layup. But following up nicely that time was Love. Davis blew the dunk.
What you're seeing right now is the Farmers running the Cardinals right out of the gym.
They are. And their defense is just giving them fits. This zone trap. Follow-up, no good. Knight with the follow-up. Sam Knight with 2 points. Davis gives to Langston. Gary Collier calling out signals, the head coach of Lewisville. Top of the key, 3-point shot by the big man. Davis won't fall. Rebound by Knight. And here comes Booz. Booz pushes it down the lane, and man, Kevin has just not been able to shoot well tonight. And a foul is going to be called on Jones.
Well, Booz has tried a series of outside shots, if memory serves me correctly. 2 hit the glass, 1 hit the back of the rim. This time he drives the length of the court and misses a 2-foot layup. So he's just having all kinds of bad problems tonight.
Yeah, and he's 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. Williams to trigger it in to Langston. Down low. Tip up and in that time by Anthony Davis. Davis now in double figures with 10. Back down the other way, the shot put up by Jones. He's fouled and will shoot a pair. Third foul on Langston. He'll probably be sat down. Jones will shoot 2. Andrew hits the first. Belcher back into the ball game. Dewan Green will come in a moment and replace Langston. And there it is. And Langston will ride the pines, as they like to say. 13-point lead for the Fighting Farmers. Nice move by Davis, but he threw the ball wild, and it gets the charging foul to boot. That's Davis's third foul, so he'll sit down and be replaced by Deontay Simmons. Maybe the only hope, Bob, for the Cardinals is to get some of their key players in foul trouble. But if you're not going to shoot the ball well. Cooper and Jones in the backcourt.
Boy, they still haven't figured out how to bring the ball across the timeline.
Booz into the corner. Cooper on the drive. Nice move that time by Kenny Cooper. His first 2 points of the evening. Quickly down the other way, Simmons. And a great block that time by Knight. 2 wonderful defensive plays in this ball game by Sam Knight. I'll tell you what, Bob, Knight has brought his A game defensively.
He certainly has, yeah.
Look at this
He's been a force.
Might have been a call for goaltending there, too. If you could have made a case for it. Ryan Basil and Susie Oschlegel. Another fine season for Susie's team. They got beat pretty bad by Duncanville, but then Duncanville beats everybody pretty bad this year. Won 101 in a row or whatever. They are in a zone. Nice season, though, for the Lady Cards. Congratulations.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Williams dishes off. In the corner. Love loses it. Jones pulls up. And here's Williams. Blocked partially by Belcher. Simmons shot no good. Simmons gets the rebound. And the ball is tipped. Goes out and will be Cardinal basketball. Good hustle defensively by the Cardinals. This time the Cardinals get it across nicely, but they missed the shot. Williams' shot just won't fall. Ball is tipped around and off the leg of a Cardinal. It'll still be Lewisville basketball. Marcus Ash will come into the ball game, replacing Marquise Williams. Lewisville basketball. This is Ash. Out on a high post, Green. Dewan to Simmons. And this is basically their second team out there right now for the Farmers. Into the lane and drawing the foul and going to the line will be Caleb Loggins. Knight getting that foul. First foul on Sam. And Caleb will shoot 2. He has 4 points. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far tonight. misses the first.
Coming in the game for the Cardinals, number 3, Starks, and number 11, Holly.
Starks and Holly come into the ball game. Mac. Loggins to shoot the second. And he blows them both. Belcher with a rebound. Cruz gets it off. The baseline shot by Holly won't fall. Simmons clears the board. Double teamed in the backcourt. Goes out. Will still be Farmer basketball. 11-point lead right now for Lewisville. They have the basketball and 3:03 left in the third quarter. Love picked up by Booz, and Booz almost steals, knocks it out. Lewisville basketball. Love will trigger it in. As Green goes into the backcourt to pick it up. He's picked up by Starks at half court. They lob it over. Ash pulls it back. Love for three. Won't fall. Break for the Cardinals. Here's Belcher, who's fouled from behind by Loggins, his third foul.
On the foul, number 15, Loggins. Let's go.
So Jones will trigger it in with 2:30 remaining in the third quarter. Booz. Starks wide open. Hits. First points for Channing Starks tonight. Farmer's getting across the timeline. Ash. Shot won't fall. Here comes Belcher. Belcher with a little hesitation move. Drives, lays it up. Will not fall. Simmons clears the board. It's loose. Do they have a foul or a tie-out?
Timeout. Timeout.
Cardinals quickly calling a timeout when they were on the floor. Heads up move here. Well, they're not giving up.
No, not at all. They're playing hard.
Playing hard, just not playing well. Nice heads up move by Starks. Some of the Farmer fans here. Last time they met, all these kids were in junior high. They won't even be meeting in the playoffs in the future with a new alignment, unless, of course, they both get to state finals. Booz to Jones. Jones back outside. Booz thinks about it. KB drives the lane, puts it up, won't fall. He'll shoot two. Second foul on Jordan Brown. And Kevin will shoot a pair. He is 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe. He is 1 out of 5 from the charity stripe. Hits that. Eight-point lead right now for the Farmers. three-point shot from the corner is way short by Brown. Cardinals have the basketball. Jones is fouled by Williams, and that's the second foul on Williams.
Williams really got it in the face, boy. That'll kind of wake you up if you were retired. Not that this young man was tired, but he really got a shot there in the face. Lucky it didn't draw blood.
Maybe feeling momentum changing just a bit here. Now if they can start making some free throws, though. Jones made his last two. Man. Hard to do it with that type of free throw shooting. Williams double teamed in the backcourt, dribbles around him, dishes off, and it's stolen away. Here's Jones. Jones drives, is fouled, and will shoot a pair.
Well, now the Farmers have MacArthur exactly where they want them, on the foul line.
Well, this time he will shoot two. That's the third foul.
Good hustle by Jones.
Yeah. Langston back into the ball game. Brown will sit on the bench. And now the Cardinals with full court pressure. Having trouble. Williams gets it across. Green. Williams. Under a minute left. Farmer showing patience. Langston's drive won't fall. Here come the Cardinals. Belcher across the timeline. Gets it off. Starks will shoot three. Yes. Channing Starks cuts the lead to three. Big Mo has shifted to this side of the court. Whistle on a foul. First foul on Josh Holly. We will get the inbound. Zay Booker into the ball game for the final 12 seconds. He's on Langston. Big size advantage there. They get it into Simmons. Here's Langston with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Langston drives, partially blocked. 3 seconds left. Tip up and in that time by Simmons. Deontay Simmons with his first 2 points comes at a good time. And Lewisville leading by 5 as we head to the fourth quarter of action. And we'll be back for that right after this. Ready for the fourth quarter of action here at Byron Nelson High School. We'll show you a little Cardinal action here as Starks hits a three-pointer to cut it to 3, but it's a 5-point game now as we head to the final 8 minutes of regulation. Jones thinks twice. Good move by him instead of inbounding. Booz pulls it back. Kevin fires it up, won't tip up, no good. Cardinals steal, Jones. Jones into the lane, he's fouled and will shoot a pair. You start seeing a little frustration too on the part of the Farmers, Bob. 4th foul on Anthony Davis, so he's probably going to come out of here. DeJuan Green getting off the bench. He hits the first. Simmons instead will go into the ball game.
And number 55, Simmons,
Will replace Anthony Davis. Jones will try it again to make it a 3-point ball game. Three-point ball game.
The Farmers have committed 19 fouls, so one more, and the Cards go in the double bonus. Great penetration that time.
Langston gets the shot, gets the foul. Holly gets hit with a second. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Langston on the driving basket that time. That's the way he started the game with the first 2 points. Drove the court and laid it in.
This time he's fouled. So he completes it, makes it a 6-point ball game. They break it this time to Jones. Jones goes in, lays off easy to Belcher. Nice ball movement that time by the Cardinals. Donnie with 9 points in the ball game. Williams inside Simmons, and Holly's going to get hit with a foul. Deontay will shoot 2. For Josh, it's his 3rd foul. Simmons will shoot 2. He's a 59% free throw shooter. And he was short with that. Holly goes to the bench. Hits the second one. Makes it a 5-point ball game. Here's Booz with a basketball. Jones to Starks, cross court. Belcher looks at the defense. Pulls up for 2. It's short. Good hustle by Knight on the floor.
Farmer ball.
Alternating possessions will belong to Lewisville. Love bringing the ball up. Looks for some help and gets it. Nice move by Langston, but he turned the ball over. Starks to inbound it, 6:28 remaining in regulation. Here's Booz to Jones. Jones drives a lane, blocked by Simmons, but he fouled him. And for Simmons, that's his 3rd foul. Senor Jones drives in there.
He's really helped the Cardinals. Jones has played a heck of a ball game. That's the 10th team foul against the Farmers. So from now on, the Cardinals for the rest of the game will be in the double bonus.
Williams picked up by Jones in the backcourt to Love. They break it nicely. Langston drives. Starks will get hit with the foul. And Langston will shoot a pair. By the way, the officials for tonight's ball game, David Schmidt, Yawan Gatewood, and Anthony Small. Langston. It's the first. And the tale of this ball game, Bob, may well wind up that Lewisville made their free throws and the Cardinals didn't.
Yep.
Simmons with a rebound of the missed free throw. Williams with the drive, puts it up and in.
Williams now in double figures with 11 points.
Booz hits. Kevin Booz with his first field goal of the night, but quickly down the other way, the layup up and in by Logan. Jones quickly down the other way. No. Jones is going to get hit with a charge. Andrews' third foul. 6-point lead for the Farmers, and they have the basketball. Williams with a basketball. Langston. Here's Starks with the steal. Starks felt the body on him, just kind of scooped it up there, knew he was going to draw the foul. And that is the fourth foul on Langston. Good job that time. Cardinal defense keeping him in this ball game. Their free throw shooting is not. Starks with 6 points. 5-point ball games. We come up on the 5-minute mark remaining in regulation. Love gives to Langston. And a whistle and a timeout. As Coach Gary Collier wants to kind of set things up, give his team a rest as they get ready for the final 5 minutes of action here. It would have been a very interesting ball game.
It has. Collier, by the way, comes from a powerhouse high school, Fort Worth Dunbar, under the direction of Robert Hughes. And there was a time there when Dunbar was just a tremendous basketball presence. Collier was on one of their very big teams. Come a long way in all these years.
Played in Europe, played after the University of Tulsa. Drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It was
the
a
second round.
Yeah, second round choice.
Probably at that time they called them the Cadabers. They weren't very good. They aren't very good now either. When LeBron left, the victory stopped coming. Inbounds to Simmons. Williams blocked that time by Knight. Knight has had a tremendous ball game defensively.
Yeah, he really has. Boy, he's had a lot of rejections like that one right there.
Wow. There was some question about Knight, whether he'd be able to play. He'd been injured, but he's obviously okay enough. Doing a great job defensively. Booz going against Williams, drives, lays it up, no good. Fight for it. And a foul on Simmons. It's his fourth foul on Simmons. And if you notice, Bob, when he drove, Simmons did not put his hands up, did not want to get the foul because he knew he'd be in foul trouble, and now he's got 4. So both big men are in trouble. Each has 4 fouls. Should this ball game go to overtime, obviously, that could be a big, big factor.
Well, they're drying off the ball, and they're going to come over to the court here and dry it off as well. They're looking for the wet spots.
Yeah. Watch this hustle by Booz as you see 2 bodies on the floor, throwing a lot of sweat out there. That's what playoff basketball is about, ladies and gentlemen. You lose, you don't play no more, so you got to give it all you got. You got to go with all the gusto. Sound like a beer commercial.
It really does.
Kevin man, he has just had a dreadful night from the line, as well as the entire team. I realize I'm beating a dead horse here, but man.
Booz has had 6 attempts from the line. He's hit 1 out of 6.
2. He had 1 in the first, 1
you're
in
right.
the third.
You're right.
And here's 1 out of 2 from the line here. 4-point lead for Lewisville. If the Cardinals had done anything at the free throw line, they're not even close to being average, they'd have a nice lead. Langston is fouled by Knight. Knight holding up his arm saying, no, I didn't do that. And he said, oh, yes, you did. Sam's second foul. It was a good call.
It is a call, yeah.
And Langston hits the first. Langston with 7 fouls. Davis goes out. Simmons in. Langston. Gets them both. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference in this ballgame. Cardinals having troubles again, but Booz tracks it down. Kevin. Scoop shot won't fall. Here come the Farmers, and a reach-in foul on Starks. Channing's third. And going to the line, now in the double bonus, both teams. So shooting 2 will be Marquis Williams. Williams tonight 0 for 2 from the line. He's normally a 78% free throw shooter, pretty good. I said normally. Cooper comes into the ballgame. Haven't seen him in a while. Starks will sit down. And he misses them both. Belcher drives in and out. Williams with a rebound. Knocked out by the Cardinals. Will still be Farmer basketball, or is it?
It's a foul.
It's a foul.
Cardinal foul, number 23, Knight.
The foul is on Knight, his third.
So Williams, who just a moment ago was at the foul line for 2 shots, missed them both. Back again. It's deja vu all over again.
Whoa. And Williams showing a lot of frustration. He'll get no sympathy from the Cardinals.
No, not at all. He's had 5 attempts from the line and he's missed them all.
Neither team has been particularly good from the line tonight. In the Cardinals' case, particularly bad. Williams finally hits one. 1 out of 6. 7-point lead for Lewisville. We're under 4 minutes left. Booz into the corner. Cooper drives the baseline. He's fouled. If it's Simmons, he's out of here.
Number 24 picked up the foul.
All right, that's Love. He has plenty to give.
Number 24, Love.
Love will shoot it. Or, excuse me, Cooper will shoot 2.
Cooper now has had 3 attempts from the line, still looking to make that first one.
Number 23, Langston.
Langston back into the ball game. Well, Cooper finally makes one from the line. 6-point lead. Williams drives down. Nice dish off. Langston puts it up, and he's 5. Fourth foul on Channing Starks. That might have been the coup de grace there for the Farmers.
Fouls on number 2.
Who's got the foul? His 4th. Langston completes a 3-point play. DeJuan Green comes into the ball game.
Langston came into this quarter with just 2 points. He's got the first 2 points in the game. He's had 9 points in this quarter.
Well, he came into the ball game averaging 15, so Jones will bring it across. Booz pulls it back. 3:30 remaining in regulation. Cooper pulls up for 2. Yes. Kenny Cooper keeping his team alive. They trail by 7. 3:14 left. Here's Williams. The ball is tipped from behind. He keeps control. To Simmons
all
underneath.
Alone. Beautiful.
Well, when you gamble that much defensively, because you got to, that can happen. 9-point lead. Give and go. Jones with easy layup. 7-point lead. 2:45 left. Williams walking it up in no obvious hurry. Williams advances, drives the lane. 14 for Williams. Booz for 3. It just won't fall for KD tonight. 9-point lead. Farmers with a basketball. Obviously Cooper with that foul, and
Final foul, number 5, Booker, his 3rd. The line for the Farmers, number 3, Williams. 2 shots.
Cardinals made a run. They cut it to 3, but that's as best they could get.
Williams is a heck of a ball player.
Yep. He and Langston have really come through here in the 4th quarter. Farmers take the timeout. They have an 11-point lead right now with 2:01 left. And Bob, I think it's a good time to talk about the good folk who bring us the ball game of the week each week on ICTN.
I couldn't agree more. And of course, we're talking about Gerald Stavely, the charter sponsor for the Irving game of the week. The Stavely people have been with us since the inception of these broadcasts, and that goes back to September of 1983. Hence the designation charter sponsor. We thank them for their participation and their loyalty. And you know, when you go back to the year 1983, this is a mucho time ago. Wow, 31 years.
Ronald Reagan was president?
Yeah, exactly right, yeah. Long, long time ago. Stavely people have been with us ever since.
Nolan Ryan was still an active player.
Well, the Cardinals gave it their all. They, as Lance said, they got to within 3 points, but then that was it. They just could not come back and take the lead. And they're going to wind up with this one as the losing team. They gave it their best. Here's Booz driving.
Booz with a drive and a foul. I think Davis has a foul, and he's going to be a spectator from now on, if it is. Nope, it's on Love. Galen with a second foul. Davis just had a pained look on his face like, oh no. Well, Kevin has had a wonderful career in high school. It's just he isn't closing it out with a very good game. A lot of frustration there, I'm sure, tonight for him. But young man, you've done a good job in the Irving schools over the last 4 years in the basketball court. Both with Mac and with Irving. Williams with 1:53 left. Booz with a reach-in foul, and that's it. Nope, they said it's his fourth foul. Or is it?
It's his fifth.
It is. Scoreboard hit 4.
Well, this is the way that Kevin ends his high school career. No one wants to end it this way, but he does. But as you said, Lance, he's had a very fine career as a high school athlete.
Closes out the night with 6 points. Not how he wanted to go out, but let's be honest, the Cardinals weren't going to be the state champs anyway, so they were going to lose their last game. It's been a good season for them. They just didn't play well tonight. And the Farmers did, bottom line.
Coach Collier for Lewisville has told his players, don't press. Just let them bring the ball up.
Right. Let them force the bad shots because they have to, and let's be smart. Starks to trigger it in. Belcher puts a shot up, no good. Here's Langston. Davis's shot is rejected, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Final foul, 33, Dean Sister. The line for the Farmers, number 40, Davis, shooting 2.
Foul on Gaines is number 3. Davis with his first points here in the fourth quarter. He has 11 for the ball game. Planks the second one. Here's Jones with the basketball to Starks for 3. Starks gets it back. Cooper pulls it back for 3. He misses. Belcher with a rebound, puts it up. He's fouled. Which one will get it? Probably
number 15.
Yeah. It is foul on Loggins, his 4th. So Belcher will shoot 2. Belcher hitting the first. He has 10. He still has 10. Starks gets that foul.
Final foul, number 3, Stark. This point, the line for the Farmers.
Fourth foul on Starks. And Williams, who has been, after a terrible start with the free throws, hit his last 5.
That picture of the bench tells everything right there.
The Cardinals have just not been very good in the postseason. Haven't won a ball game since these kids were in preschool. The layup is put up by Jones. Andrew. 14 points tonight. And Cooper with a very obvious foul.
Well, you look at this Lewisville team. Remember, in district play, they were 5-5. Hebron was the best team in the district. Hebron must have been really sensational if Lewisville lost 5 district games. Just the way they played tonight. This is a very solid club.
7 points for Loggins. And he now has Ocho.
Javon Matthews back in for the Cards.
Getting a little PT here at the tail end of the ball game. We're under a minute. Jones pulls for 3. Hits.
Wow. He's had a heck of a quarter.
He has.
Jones, 11 points in this quarter. That's really something, because when you look at the way the Cardinals have scored in this game, they scored just 4 points in the first quarter. They scored 12 in the second, and they scored 14 in the third.
Well, Bob, next week we change sports.
Yes, we do. Go into softball.
It's that time. And we'll have the Lady Vikings up at Ranchview. First time these two teams have been on together on ICTN. And those are the times you'll see it right here on ICTN. And then soccer in 2 weeks.
R.L. Turner Lions and the Irving Tigers.
Pitchers and catchers right now in spring training. And in 3 weeks, we'll have baseball high school style as the Tigers and the Vikings hook up from Irving. 39 seconds left. Starks gets the foul, and he's out of here. So Channing closes it out tonight with 6 points.
The line for the Farmers, number 3, Williams. Second game for the Cardinals, number 4, Booker.
Well, what a fantastic quarter here by Marquise Williams.
Heck of a player.
$13 points for him in this quarter. 22 in the ball game. Farmer fans chanting up in a chorus of "Na na, hey hey, kissing goodbye." Old song from Steen in 1969. Got to be old enough to know that type of trivia.
Gaines got that 2 points. And timeout called with 23.1 seconds remaining.
And we crank it up here with a little Van Halen. He used to use this for the start of the Chicago Cub games.
Did they really?
Yeah, he did. And back when Harry Carey was their announcer. Oh, everyone, Harry Carey here. The man who never met a beer he didn't like.
Yeah, he could put him away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Longtime announcer for the Cardinals, and he went to the A's for a year as announcer after he got fired in St. Louis. Then he went to the Chicago White Sox for several years and finally ended up with the Chicago Cubs.
I thought his son, Skip, was a heck of a broadcaster.
He really was. Yeah. Totally different from his dad. Intercepted that time by Gaines. Jones won't fall. And now Williams is just going to pull it back, and they're just going to try to kill the clock off. Why are we fouling with 5 seconds left, and it's an 11-point game?
Well, Langston driving to the basket rather than passing back to one of his teammates. So try and add some more points to his repertoire. Ooh, not that one, that's for sure.
That was pretty ugly, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure was.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends it all. Cardinal season comes to an end. Lewisville wins at 66-54. We'll be back right after this. So it is a victory tonight for the Lewisville Fighting Farmers. They just played better, and that's the bottom line. And the reason they did, well, the Cardinals did cut it to 3 points in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, it was this man, Marquis Williams, who just had a terrific fourth quarter with 13 points, finishes with 22 on the night. He was the difference as the Farmers go on and win this by a score of 66-54. And so the season comes to an end for the Cardinals. Let's go down to the floor right now where Bob Berry as the head coach. Bob?
Coach, your thoughts on the game?
Free throws, missed opportunities. Free throws and missed opportunities, probably the worst loss of my career.
Really?
Yeah. It was a game that I felt like we did exactly what we wanted to. We planned on getting to the basket. We planned on getting to the line, and we didn't capitalize off of it.
It seemed like you were having a lot of trouble getting the ball across the timeline.
In the first half, yeah, we kind of figured it out in the second half, and we were able to get early in the foul count. I think we had them in the double bonus early in the fourth. We just got to make free throws.
Yeah, easier said than done. Have you ever had another game where you missed so many foul shots that you can recall?
Not that I can recall.
You're summarizing the team this year. What would you think about it?
Hard-nosed. As you can see, being down by 11, we went into the locker room, and they have a never-say-die attitude, and they came back and they showed it. We pulled within 4 early in the fourth quarter, and I felt like we could have got a couple of bounces to go our way. We could have got that lead and killed their momentum, and this might be a different story, but we got to make free throws.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.
Right. Now let's go back to Lance Brown.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. Let's take a quick look at the scoring for tonight's ball game. First off, for the Farmers, Williams with that terrific fourth quarter finishes up with 22. Langston had a wonderful fourth quarter as well as he scored 10 of his 12 points in that fourth quarter. Davis, the big man, with 11 points. Then it was Loggins, Love, and Simmons. Let's go to the Cardinals scoring with Andrew Jones having a pretty good night. 17 points, he closes it out. Belcher had some big baskets with 10. Disappointing night for Kevin Booz. He closes out his career along with Channing Starks. Cooper with 5, Knight with 4, but many great defensive plays. And Anthony Gaines and Josh Holley round out the scoring for the MacArthur Cardinals. So that ends our basketball coverage here on ICTN. We'll shift to the outdoor sports in the next few weeks. Hope you enjoyed this one, though. For my broadcast partner, Bob Berry, and our entire crew, led by our producer and director, Scott Snyder, my name's Lance Brown. I thank you so much for watching, and good night from the Trophy Club.
Irving Game of the Week has been brought to you in part by Gerald Stavely Dry Cleaning,